Hello, this is my kid. One of my twins. This is Joaquin. Say hi. Okay. So what I'm doing is now I'm in the visual part of the graphic notation piece, and I have laid the piece out. This is from my own original artwork. It's a piece that I'm currently working on, and I'm just going to use it as an example. It's just an example right now. It's not a final piece of work. Here's my other kid. Look at that. That's Jasper and Joaquin.
Where?
So I'm going to use this piece as an example of what I'm going to do, and with the visual part of my graphic notation. Again, like this would be kind of like representing the lines represent the synthesizer music. These lines could represent the ocean sounds, and so and I have four photos blending into the next. And this is the kind of artwork I do in general, and I always have sound or music. You see my pieces on a wall, and you listen to it on the phone. So this is actually similar to the process that I would normally do, but I'm doing in kind of a different version, for you essentially. So I think I'm going to do a smaller version of this, and I'm going to start with a new kind of template or a new canvas, I think. And it's 8 inches tall and 24 inches wide. You can fit 4 5-inch wide pieces of photo, and you can kind of do what I'm doing and create your own graphic notation. Now you can just do one photo, but I'm going to create this template. All right, here it is. So I like doing the rulers and grids, so you just kind of like place things and you kind of measure it out and all that. So that's what I'm doing here, and then I'm gonna place a photo. Let's find it. I mean, I'm all over the map here. Okay, place it here. It might blow up. You gotta just make sure you make it smaller. You manipulate it, and it's definitely too big. So I should be shifting while doing this. Make it smaller, and let's just kind of make it even. I think this is good enough for now. Like I say, I'm just doing something that you can do 3, 2, or 1. You can do kind of whatever, I wouldn't necessarily follow what I'm doing. I think this should be smaller. A little bit smaller. You want it all uniform. I personally want it all uniform. You can have them different sizes. This is your project. I'm just showing you an example of how I do graphic notation. And it's such a quick. All right. I don't even know I don't think that this is. Let me see if I can. All right. Let's try to bring this a little bit smaller. Okay. All right, and let's work this out a little bit better. Maybe that's a 1/2 inch. You get it. You know how to do this. You would know how to do this. So essentially what I did was I took a photo, I placed it in Illustrator, I created a kind of like outline. I think it should maybe it should go, and you lay it out and you do what you want. You do what you want with it. And then of course, you always save. Oh my God, this is called graphic notation example. And maybe I'll add some more lines to it, and play around with it more, and let's see, line segment tools, what I like to play around with. I like to play around with the color. I like messing around with orange a little bit. Let's see, 150. I can add some more orange. Here's the color, playing around with it. Maybe this represents an additional instrument. Again, I like color orange. So, I don't know. Let's do this. And I like to play with the strokes, like 0.25. I like thin strokes. I like playing around the stroke size, making things abstract, and that's just how my process is. Okay, let's see. Here I'm doing stuff like this, and I'm bringing it along like this, and this represents one part of the song. I keep messing up, though. I keep messing up the color. Do this real quick. All right, let me make sure I got the right color. Okay. I'll just pick red for now, because alright, is that what it's doing? Let's see if I did it right. Sometimes it's clunky. Okay, yes, I got the color in there. Just got to mess around with it. And there you go. That's an example of me doing the visual work, and you saw me doing the the music work as well. Now, when you're done with all of this, I would put this in Photoshop, or you can because that's a Photoshop JPEG. When you put your project in the container, you want the JPEG photo of your piece. So it will look like something like this in the end. Okay, and I would do something like, I would just export this and save for web, because you want to keep it kind of the quality up and compressed. And this is how I would put it inside the container. I would try to bring down the quality a little bit so it's not completely massive. Or I would actually bring down the size. I would bring down the image size down so it's a little more condensed, and then that's you save it in, and then you add the MP3 file. So me as a professor, I'll look at the piece, and I'll listen to the music that goes along with it, the sound stuff that goes along with it. So let's see if I can bring the music up. Hold on. While I look at it. It's all over the map over here. to your music and I'm looking at your artwork. Yes. And there's a better way, you know, showing this in preview. Big file, but you may want to make it again. You're probably going to want to make it actually, let's go to this. I like the so if you do something like this. Vibing on the piece. Maybe I'll look at, you know, the whole thing. You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mini. You know, you can have this is your project. So there it is, sort of in a final state. Yeah. Maybe I'll keep this song, this composition.